Hi guys, just going to do a quick video on handstands, freestanding handstands and a little bit of handstand walking and a few things that you can be doing to practice this while you're at home. First thing you need to do, okay, so making sure your wrists are nice and warm. So instead of just going straight into sort of wall walks or handstand practice like we normally do at the gym, make sure that your wrists are nice and warm. So just moving them, getting the blood going through, moving them in all directions. We can do some rotations. So you just want to spend a couple of minutes back and front of your hands and just get your wrists moving and really get them forearms, biceps and your wrists all nice and stretched out, okay? So spend a couple of minutes, doesn't have to be a massive amount of time. And then I'm just going to roll through a little circuit. What a lot of people I think tend to do is go straight in and try and kick up to that freestanding handstand or handstand walk without going through a little set of drills first. And what you can end up doing is spending 15 or 20 minutes and really blowing out your shoulders and blowing out your arms. And then in the next couple of days, you're probably not going to want to practice them anymore. And you're just practicing that repetition of taking a step and failing, or kicking up and over rotating or under rotating if you're not going against the wall, okay? So I'm going to run through a little circuit that has really helped me. And you can do the circuit every day or every couple of days, and it takes probably about 10 minutes to run through the whole thing, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is warm your wrists up. I'm then going to do 5 sets of just a frog stand hold. Okay, so what you're doing for your frog stand is having your arms about in that same position, shoulder width apart that you'd have your handstands. Your knees are going to come on the outsides of your elbows, and you're just trying to rotate forward and hold that balance position for as long as you can, okay? So you're going to hold that nice balanced position, knees on the outside of your arms. You're going to drop your head forward, drop your bum up into the air, push your hands into the ground and almost grip with your fingertips, and just hold that position for as long as you can. You're going to do 5 sets of that, okay? So 5 sets of that frog stand hold, trying to hold yourself for as long as you can. The next thing we're going to do is, once you finish your 5 sets, knees are going to come off your elbows and you're going to rock forward and kick your bum up into the air. I don't want you to over rotate on this, so we're just going to kick up and then back down, okay? Have a little rest. We're going to go through 5 of them as well. So kick up, hold for as long as you can, back down. The idea of this one is to get your bum as high as you can and hold that position with your bum in the air for as long as you can. So we can use some momentum, rock forward, bum up in the air, and then back down to hands, back down to feet. 5 of them. So we've got 5 frog stands, 5 kick-ups with your bum in the air. Next thing, you're going to come sideways on. So we're in a similar position, and we're going to come side to side, okay? So I'm going to kick bum up into the air, and then drop down onto the other side, okay? Bum up into the air, drop down on the other side. 10 of them total, so 5 each way. And again, it's the same thing as that kick up that you're kicking up straight. You're going to try and hold in that middle position for as long as you can before you drop back down to the other side. These 3 drills, think about gripping the floor with your hands, okay? So we're going to be pinning our palm into the ground and we're going to be gripping the floor with your hands, okay? Similar to how you would do with your feet for a squat, where we tell you to grip the floor. You're going to grip the floor with your hands, and we're going to try and feel that balanced position and really use the hands to keep ourselves nice and stable and upright as long as we can. So we've got them 3 drills. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to look at kicking bum up into the air and then straight up into a handstand, okay? So rather than how we'll normally do it in the gym where we'll be standing upright and we'll kick into the handstand, we're going to come bum up in the air and then kick our feet up, okay? So we go in, bum up in the air, and then feet up, okay? Doesn't matter if we fall back down. If we over rotate, we're just gonna put a hand out and rotate out of it. So we come in, bum up, feet up, back down. So same thing, we're gonna go 5 of these. Bum up, feet up, back down. Same again, bum up, feet up, back down. Work through 5 of them. Then we can come to our standing position, and we're going to do this. We're going to, from a standing position, kick into a freestanding handstand, okay? So we're feet up, into that freestanding handstand, hold for the amount of time that we can, and back down. Doesn't matter how long you hold for, okay? Doesn't matter if we're not that confident in kicking up and we drop back down to our feet. If you over rotate, bailing out of it is a little bit of a skill. So if we're going to over rotate, we can kick up. And all we're going to look at doing is putting one hand forward and bringing our leg down in almost a cartwheel, that sort of way. So we'll kick up, one hand goes forward, and then we bail ourselves out of it sideways. Okay. So that's our drills. That's going to take anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes. So once you've done 5 of each exercise, go back to the start, go through the whole process again. So 5 frog stands, 5 kick-ups, 5 side to side, 5 frog, nice high bum into a handstand, and then 5 handstands from freestanding. That's for a freestanding handstand, okay? If you want to take it a little step further, we can start to add the walk in. So we'll do the same drills, but after you've tried to kick up into that handstand, if you're strong enough and confident enough in that position, we can then start to add a few steps in. So we'll go through the whole drill into that kicking into a freestanding handstand, and then we'll look at adding a couple of steps. It doesn't matter, when I did that over rotation, it doesn't matter if our first start is handstand, 1 step and bail out. So we could start with that 1 step and then bail out sideways, that's fine. And we're just going to build that up until we can go into a nice freestanding handstand walk. So on day 1, we're going to start with maybe 1 step. The next time you practice it, we'll try with 2 steps and keep going through, okay? So 5 to 10 minutes should be enough to do that each day. Shouldn't blow out your shoulders too much. Work on all them drills. Remember to keep our core nice and tight. We're going to grip the ground, and remember to press away with your hands in the ground as well. So through all them movements, we really want to keep nice and active, and we want to press away in the ground. Hope that helps, and hopefully, similar to the double unders the other week, we can get some of us starting to get to grips with these handstands, and hopefully that gives you a little circuit that you can add into your training every single day or every couple of days, and we start getting somewhere with it. Cheers guys.